Ahead of the forthcoming general elections in Benue State, traditional rulers, religious leaders, leaders of youth groups from various communities, and leaders of other associations have been trained on how to identify early warning signs and help report same to appropriate authorities in order to avoid conflict and build peace. The Senior Program Officer, Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, Solomon Adoga, says this is a felt effort is aimed at ensuring that the people who are trained act as leaders to preach the message of peace in their various communities before, during, and after the elections. Some of the participants who expressed joy for the workshop say the knowledge learned will help them a lot. He called on the electorate to shun violence and embrace peace as it is cardinal as we go into the election in order to have credible and transparent elections.
Sense is to see how we can bring a wide range of stakeholders to contribute their quota to the peace process of the 2023 general election, because in the end, everybody has a role to play. In the end, we all belong to a constituency. So it is to see how we can use these leaders to reach out to their constituents, to preach peace, essentially.
Now, it was obviously, if something goes wrong, you should get the authorities. But sometimes, the person who is going to make the reports may not have access to the authorities, or they may not take them seriously. But there's one very important thing I am taking home today. They say if you cannot get to the authorities, you can get to somebody or some people who can escalate the information and then attention given.
Generally, we had a fantastic conversation around the issues of conflict during election, triggers, how to establish early warning and early response structures that will help counter violence and ensure a peaceful 2023 election.